Navigating your 20s can feel like being dropped in the middle of the ocean without a compass. It's an era of our lives that's often romanticized as the golden years. Yet it's also the time when we're expected to figure out our future, establish a career, and build meaningful relationships. Sounds overwhelming, doesn't it? Well, you're not alone. It's a decade of discovery and, quite frankly, a lot of confusion. It's like being at a crossroads with 100 different paths stretching out in front of you, and you're standing there, mapeless, thinking, which way do I go? The pressure to pick the right path, to make the right choices, can feel immense, and the fear of making a wrong turn, paralyzing. But here's the thing, feeling lost, it's normal. Feeling uncertain, unsure, or even scared about the future, that's normal too. The 20s are a decade of change and growth. It's a time for exploration, for trying new things, for making mistakes, and learning from them. It's a time when it's okay to not have everything figured out. In fact, most people in their 20s are in the same boat. They're also trying to navigate these uncharted waters. They're also grappling with the same questions, facing the same pressures. So if you're feeling lost, remember you're not alone. It's a shared experience, a collective journey. And while the societal and personal pressures of figuring out your life path, creating a career, and establishing relationships can feel overwhelming, it's important to remember that these pressures don't define you. Your value is not determined by how quickly you find your path or how seamlessly you navigate your 20s. It's determined by who you are, by your character, your values, your resilience. So, take a deep breath and give yourself permission to feel lost. Give yourself permission to explore, to try, to fail, and to grow. Because the 20s, they're not about having it all figured out. They're about discovery, about growth, about resilience. Remember, the 20s are not about having all the answers, but about asking the right questions. Feeling lost often stems from not knowing what you want in life. A great place to start is by discovering your passions. Let's talk about passion. It's that fire in your belly, that spark in your eye, that thing that makes you jump out of bed in the morning. It's unique to you, and it's what makes you, well, you. Identifying your passions can help you understand where you want to go in life and what you want to do. It's an integral part of creating your own identity and carving out your own path. But how do you discover your passions? Well, it's not as daunting as it might sound. One of the best ways to uncover your passions is to try new things. Step outside your comfort zone, dive into different experiences, and see what resonates with you. Try painting, coding, dancing, cooking, or anything that spikes your curiosity. You might just stumble upon something that fills you with excitement and joy. Speaking of joy, it's important to reflect on what truly makes you happy. Is it helping others? Is it solving complex problems? Is it creating beautiful things? Your passions often align with the activities that bring you the most joy. So, take some time to think about what you love to do, and don't be afraid to pursue it. Exploring different career paths can also be a great way of discovering your passions. You might find that your love for writing can lead you to a career in journalism, or that your fascination with numbers can pave the way to becoming a data scientist. Remember, your job doesn't have to be just a means to an end. It can be a manifestation of your passions. So start today. Start exploring, start reflecting, start stepping out of your comfort zone. It might feel a little scary at first, but trust me, it's worth it. Finding and pursuing your passions can help guide your path and make your 20s feel less daunting. So go ahead, ignite that spark, fuel that fire, and embrace your passions. It's time to start living a life that truly reflects who you are. Your thoughts have power. Cultivating a positive mindset can significantly impact your feelings of direction and purpose. The mind is a powerful tool, and it can either be your biggest ally or your worst enemy. Often, feelings of being lost or anxious stem from negative thought patterns. But here's the good news. You have the power to change your mindset. Let's start with practicing gratitude. It's easy to focus on what's going wrong, on what you don't have, or where you're not yet. Take a moment each day to acknowledge the things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a friend's laughter, or the comfort of your bed after a long day. This simple act can shift your focus from lack to abundance, from what's wrong to what's right. Next, visualize your goals. Picture yourself achieving your dreams, overcoming your obstacles. Feel the emotions associated with that success. Visualization is not just daydreaming, it's a powerful tool used by athletes, entrepreneurs, and successful individuals worldwide. The mind doesn't distinguish between real and imagined experiences, so when you visualize your goals, you're training your brain to believe in your ability to achieve them. Finally, replace negative thoughts with positive ones. It's natural to have negative thoughts. They're a part of being human, but you can choose not to dwell on them. When a negative thought enters your mind, acknowledge it, then consciously replace it with a positive one. Instead of thinking, "I'll never figure this out," tell yourself, "I'm learning and growing every day." Remember, cultivating a positive mindset is a journey, not an overnight transformation. It takes practice, patience, and commitment. And just like any other skill, the more you practice, the better you'll get. A positive mindset won't make challenges disappear, but it will make them easier to navigate. So start today. Embrace positivity and watch as it transforms not just your mindset, but your life. You're not alone in this journey. Building a supportive network can provide the guidance and reassurance you need to navigate your 20s. We all crave connection, but it's more than just a desire. It's a necessity. A strong network of supportive friends, family, and mentors can make all the difference. You see, your network is like a safety net, there to catch you when you stumble, to help you stand up when you fall. It's the group of people who cheer you on in your triumphs and comfort you in your trials. It's the people who offer a listening ear, a word of advice, a shoulder to lean on. But how do you build such a network? Start by reaching out. Connect with people who share your interests and values. Join groups or communities that align with your passions. Attend events, participate in activities, engage in discussions. Be open, be genuine, be yourself. Don't be afraid to express your feelings. Being vulnerable isn't a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength. It allows others to see the real you, to understand you better, to connect with you on a deeper level. Don't forget to be there for others too. Support isn't a one-way street. Be the friend you wish to have. Listen, encourage, uplift, and remember, it's okay to ask for help. We all need help sometimes. It doesn't mean you're weak or incapable. On the contrary, it means you're brave enough to acknowledge your needs, to seek assistance, to strive for growth. Building a supportive network isn't an overnight task. It takes time, effort, patience. But it's worth it. You're worth it. So go out there, connect, engage, share, support, be supported. Remember, sometimes asking for help is the bravest move you can make. Feeling lost in your 20s is a shared experience, not an individual failing. This is the takeaway we have emphasized throughout our discussion. It's okay not to have all the answers or a clear path. It's okay to feel uncertain and to question everything. This is a common experience for many people in their 20s, and it's perfectly normal. We've talked about the importance of discovering and pursuing your passions. Remember, your 20s are a time for exploration and self-discovery. It's a time to try new things, to experiment, and to find out what truly brings you joy. Your passions are the things that set your soul on fire, the things that make you lose track of time, the things that you would do even if you weren't getting paid. Pursuing these passions can provide a sense of direction and purpose when everything else seems uncertain. We've also discussed the significance of cultivating a positive mindset. Your thoughts and beliefs have a profound impact on your feelings and behaviors. By choosing to focus on the positive, you can transform your experience of life. This doesn't mean ignoring negative feelings or pretending that everything is okay when it's not. It simply means choosing to focus on the good, the possibilities, and the opportunities, rather than dwelling on the problems and obstacles. Finally, we've explored the value of building a supportive network. You are not alone. There are others who are going through the same struggles, others who can offer support, guidance, and encouragement. Building a network of supportive friends, mentors, and loved ones can provide a safety net when you're feeling lost and unsure. In conclusion, don't view the uncertainty of your 20s as something to be feared or avoided. Instead, embrace it as an opportunity for growth and discovery. This is a time of immense potential, a time to explore, to learn, to grow, to become the person you want to be. You're not lost. You're on a journey of self-discovery. You're creating yourself, and that's something to be proud of. Embrace the uncertainty of your 20s as an opportunity for growth and discovery. You're creating yourself, and that's something to be proud of.